Are you a citizen of the United States?
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
No.
What happens if you go to jail? Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Morning.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail because of the high blow, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Wait a second, Brian or Ramiro?
Brian Martinez.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On August 12th, 2024, at a little bit after midnight, officers were dispatched to a Jack-in-the-Box regarding a verbal disturbance. They conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle matching the description on the call, as well as for the vehicle failing to maintain a single lane with a vehicle following the suspect vehicle and another vehicle to his right. So he's failing to maintain a single lane while there's other vehicles around. The defendant was ID'd.
You said there was another reason. What was the other one?
The Jack-in-the-Box called in regarding a disturbance at the drive-thru.
Got it.
The driver was identified as the defendant. Officers noticed the third speech, red, watery, bloodshot eyes, poor balance, and an odor of alcohol in his breath. He advised that he was leaving the Jack-in-the-Box due to a disagreement and that he had been drinking and smoking earlier. They conducted the standard field sobriety tests, 6 of 6 for the HGN, 3 of 8 for the walk and turn, 1 of 4 for the one leg stand. Officers are at the DIC. Defendant consented to breath. Levels were 0.235 and 0.239. And then defendant also had a prior DWI arrest out of Tarrant County from 2019. I don't know that we couldn't determine the disposition of that case.
Is this an open case, Mr. Martinez?
It's still open, Judge.
It's still open.
Yes, this is the first.
Mr. Martinez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now not to drive at all. Do you understand? I'm also now giving you a curfew. You are not allowed to be out past 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not out and about. You have an open DWI and now you've picked up another DWI. I'm going to put an ankle monitor on you also on your other ankle so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. One false move, I will deem you a public danger, make your bond $150,000, and I don't care who's kicking and screaming, crying. My only concern is public safety, and you now have 2 open DWIs. I will do everything in my power to protect the public. Do you understand? If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time your happy-go-lucky butt gets into a car and drives. Rachel, hi. So on one ankle, he gets a GPS monitor with a curfew. On the other one, he gets a scram. Waive the fees. Okay. We need to do guardian interlock paperwork. I'm ordering. You're not allowed to.
He currently resides, he lives in Fort Worth. He does not live here, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to affect GPS or the scram. The scram is probably not going to affect.
His GPS works nationwide.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter where he is. You must abide by the curfew. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you're doing. The worst possible thing you can do in this life, Mr. Martinez, is get into a car and drive. And I will know because I can triangulate the scram device with your GPS monitor to see if you are in a car. And I'm telling you now, you get into a car and drive for any reason. I don't care. You cannot justify if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 people. You cannot get into a car and drive, and you will be guaranteed a substantial amount of jail if you drive. Do you understand?
I'm not sure how it works in terms of getting any of those devices, whether they're immediately available or not.
2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to send them down now so that he can get everything. They'll have it available. Mr. Martinez, heed my warning. Do not use alcohol. Do not use any dope. You understand? You will not get any more warnings from me. Are you a citizen of the United States?
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
No.
What happens if you go to jail?
I can get immigration for it.
What?
I can get immigration, pick me up.
You will sit in custody because immigration will put a detain on you. Your butt will be in jail for the next 6 to 9 months waiting for immigration to deport you. That's what happens if you go to jail. Any more than 4 hours, they sweep the jail. Every 6 to 12 hours, they sweep the jail looking for people who are in there that are undocumented. And when they find them, they put a detainer on them. And you get stuck in custody until this case is over with. And then once this case is over with, you get shipped to immigration. And then, do you think anything fast happens in immigration? It takes about 9 months just to resolve a hearing in immigration court. And you sit in jail that entire time. You best be on your best behavior. Otherwise, I'm going to light you up. You understand? All right. Come on up. We'll have you sign all these documents. Marcos, we'll waive his appearance.
Appreciate that.
Just
Thank you.
keep a watchful eye. There's no more warnings. Have you read the report?
No, I went over it just to give him the gist, so we haven't had time to dissect it carefully. But his current situation is this, Judge. Since he was released from jail and he took the 2 RAS, he has a stable living environment. He's moved in with his sister and his mom. He does have custody of his son. Hold on, if you may, he went to get all of his papers. He's got food stamp.
You're high right now, man.
Really? And I told him, Judge, he's gonna have to go get his urine tested. If the levels are spiking or anything like that or positive, then he's pretty much down.
I'd like a full panel though, because I want to know if he's using K2. And we'll see. Heard that before.
No. So if we wait, Judge, then we can revisit when it comes back. I just don't know when it's going to come back. We may need to reset, but I can come back with you in an hour or so.
No, I know that you don't want me to follow the recommendation. Well, more specifically, he doesn't want me to. But we have experts in the field when they do these evaluations to see what is the proper avenue to tackle what is going in your life so that you start going on the straight and narrow, right?
What was the rest?
You asking, there's a question?
Okay.
There's a question? You was asking a question?
No, I'm telling you. You have 3 open criminal cases. You routinely smoke K2 over and over. You are unable to stop, and you tell me that you have possession of a 4-year-old kid. Not only that, you're introducing K2 to other people.
Thank you, y'all. Feel like that.
Right out of the gate, the judge skips the small talk and hits him with a serious question. Are you even legally in the country? And when the answer is no, you can feel the tension spike instantly. This isn't just a DUI anymore. This just got a whole...
I got my 4-year right now. Just got some food stuff. Got food stuff in my pocket right now. Yeah, I know.
So first things first, Rachel, do you mind sending in for a full panel, please? And a full panel. I'd like to know what in every single thing that's in the system, please.
Yeah, got this for myself.
Let's go get you tested.
I'm glad that you do,
Yeah, I'm
but
trying
the
to do
problem
something.
is we need to get you off the K2, is what needs to happen.
Right, without K2, I didn't smoke K2 since last time I got out of jail. I ain't on nothing. I'm not on nothing right now. I'm just trying to go home, man.
Sorry?
Go home, man. Everybody be thinking I'm doing something bad.
All they want you to do is go get your urine tested.
Yeah, it's cool.
If it backs up everything, then that changes the complexion of everything. So be patient.
Test that we have will hopefully show if your system is negative, then I'll pat you on your back, send you on your way. But if you're using, then I'm going to keep you. Because I think that it's important, especially if you have a 4-year-old that you're guiding through life, If you can't even guide yourself, how on earth are you going to guide a 4-year-old and you have an unborn baby on the way as well? How on earth are you going to provide for these kids? They need food, they need clothes, they need love, and if you're constantly smoking K2, how is that going to happen?
Got a job. I don't smoke no K2, I got jobs.
What job do you have?
Labor night staff.
What job do you have?
Labor night staff. It's a hiring company. It's a staffing company. It's not a full-time job, it's a part-time job. I work maybe 3-4 times a week.
At your age, you should be working 50 to 60 hours a week to provide for your family. That's what you should.
At least for 30 some hours?
Sir, it's not really a conversation.
You know, you have your own perceived notions of how things should go. And I'm telling you, the way it's going is not right. You, because of the K2, have anger issues, and you know it. So you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, and it will continue to happen until you face these things head on and stop the path that you're on. That's it. So
Take time, y'all. Takes time.
I agree with you. And that's why these things, what we have planned for you, it's not something that happens overnight. It's over the course of 1 to 2 years that I'm going to keep you with me and expect you to do this program with me. I'm giving you a heads up now. It's going.
Now here's where things go downhill fast. His breath test comes back at 0.235 and 0.239. That's not just over the limit, that's way over. And to make it worse, he already has a previous DWI. At this point, the judge is probably thinking, this is not a one-time mistake.